Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel T-Spot. In this video, because there are no available rooms at any of the area's hotels during the summer, Jeremiah offers that they stay at the Ritzy Country Club where he used to work. This is the same club where Belly spent a good portion of the previous summer getting ready for her debutante ball. However, his key card is unable to get entrance, so Cam, who for some inexplicable reason is still hanging out with a bunch of childhood friends, uses his mom's work entry code to let them in on the condition that they clean up after themselves before leaving. This week, the party will be split up across the grounds to search for provisions for the overnight stay, just like they did during the boardwalk excursion the week before, after sharing a fleetingly intimate moment with Conrad. Belly finally meets up with Jeremiah in order to search for a place for the two of them to sleep. In spite of the fact that he sees an invisible force operating between his brother and the person he has a crush on, he is overjoyed to spend time with Belly on his own, and the flirting between the two of them is evident. They locate a room with a projector and begin making shadow puppets in the blinding light, playfully nudging each other in an attempt to find any cause to touch the other person. She remembers watching old Billy Wilder MDs and drinking soda out of a Twizzler straw, which is a scenario that she quickly recreates with Jeremiah. Bella is frequently quick to recall Susanna as a tool for connecting. Bella's actions frequently give the impression that she is attempting to have her cake and eat it too. She is clearly still pining away for Conrad, all the while flirting with Jeremiah in a way that makes it seem as like she is trying to get him interested in her. As an illustration of this, towards the end of the program, the gang gets together on the driving range to play a round of truth or dare before to their overnight camping trip. Sky, who is stirring the pot and may or may not be somewhat high on some cannabis that belonged to wealthy folks that Taylor discovered in the pocket of a coat, challenges Belly and Jeremiah to have a passionate kiss. Belly doesn't let it go. When they get a minute of alone time, she asks him why he wouldn't kiss her. Jeremiah, sensing the discomfort of the occasion, deflects by saying that they are too old for things like this. In a particularly cringeworthy exchange of dialogue, he says, "If I kissed you, I'd never be able to stop." It would appear that Belly is okay with the fact that Jeremiah still has emotions for her. And she even confides in Taylor that though Connor Reed was most likely the greatest and most genuine love of her life, she is open to the possibility that she may have something with Jeremiah as well. That isn't exactly a nice development, in my opinion. It's obvious that if and when Conrad emerges from his grieving fog and wants to start things up again with Bella, she'll leap back into his arms and pain Jeremiah all over again. I don't think that's a cute development at all. When Stephen urges Taylor to go shopping for linens with him, romance is also in the air for the two of them. Stephen and Taylor go shopping together to get linens, when they discover that the ballroom in which they are currently standing is empty. He decides to take a chance on pursuing the romantic relationship that he has been cultivating with her over the last few episodes under the premise of assisting her with a prospective debutante event. He offers her a lesson in ballroom dancing while playing Frank Ocean's rendition of Moon River. Almost immediately, they grow increasingly close with one another. When Jeremiah and Conrad came in looking for Stephen, her touch moved from his hand to his neck, and they were ready to kiss when Jeremiah and Conrad barged in. Regardless, at this point in time, both of them are feeling fantastic, and they end up falling asleep in their sleeping bags close to each other. Belly tells him that she watched his entire graduation video as an indication that she has never ceased caring for him, which is certainly accurate but does not necessarily suggest that she sees him as a love interest. Belle tells him that she watched his entire graduation video as a signal that she has never stopped loving for him. However, his narration at the conclusion of the show provides further evidence that he does. Throughout the entirety of my existence, Conrad has been the one for Belly. He ponders, but who knows? Maybe for the rest of the story, it will be me. Conrad barged in. Later on, Taylor admits to Belly that Stephen caused her a great deal of pain during the last summer and that it is not the pain that just goes away. However, despite the fact that I am rooting for these two, especially since the writers have added depth to Taylor, who is a one-note character in the first season, allowing her to be wise, funny, and a good friend all at the same time, I wouldn't be mad at her if she wanted to protect her peace and keep things going with her rocker boyfriend back home. Conrad is dead set on using his trust cash to purchase the property before his aunt, Julia, can put it up for sale, and he has reached out to a few solicitors in an effort to get their assistance with his cause. However, it is already too late. Julia admits that she has already accepted an offer by the time that they all return together the next morning. I have to believe that some flashback episode will be scheduled for the last few episodes of the season. Possibly one that covers the events of Shipments as Spy refers to it, especially given the level of talent that was recruited to play these relatives. There is still so much more to discover about Susanna and Julia's past, and I have to believe that some flashback episode will be scheduled. However, at this point in time, the Cousins Beach mansion can no longer be considered in their possession. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.